everybody, good Saturday morning. So today we are going to Walmart. We are editing a video. So just so you guys know, our video schedule will be, we shoot throughout the week, I edit on Saturdays, and then we post on Sundays, which will be great for you guys because you know every Sunday there'll be a new video. We are a family, we are busy throughout the week, and then so this gives us an actual schedule that we can stick to and make it so you guys know exactly when we're going to be there with a new video for you. I know my husband and I appreciate it when we know a schedule for certain things, so that's great. So yeah, today we just got to Walmart, pick up a few things. I have to edit last week's video, and we have some chores to do. I might bring you guys along for a few of our things today. We have some things tomorrow, and then yeah, I'll just film throughout the week. We might film little challenges here and there or stuff, or I might just talk. Who knows? We might do something. We don't know. Okay. Just finished at Walmart. And now we're walking down to Staples. We're trying to find burnable DVDs. So, yeah. We got a few things at Walmart that we needed. And now it's all in one little strip. So we are walking while my husband drives down. So that way he can pick us up over there. And we can go in together, find it what we need. Hazel's doing the turkey dance from, was it A for Adley that you got that from? Yeah. Yeah. They watch A for Adley quite a bit, as well as Lanky Box, and yeah. We're talking about maybe letting Hazel have a supervised Roblox account where we have access to it, and she's not allowed playing it unless she's around mom or dad, so we can monitor what's happening. So yeah, well, we're going to continue our walk down to Staples, and yeah, we'll bring you along. Okay, so we are now home from Staples. The girls actually just tried a Uncrustable, and it was really, really good. I had a few bites. Okay, settle please. I'm currently making pizza for lunch for the girls and I. Making some lunch for my husband, so we can all eat and be happy for the day. I would have brought you guys out in Staples, but there's I know she's just doing her job, but there is a woman in Staples that wouldn't stop following us and asking us if we're finding everything okay. And like, I understand you're required to ask, but when someone says they're doing great, they're fine, they're good, they'll come find you if they need help, leave it at that, because if not, it gets really annoying and frustrating. And like, this woman asked me 3 times in a 5-minute period if we needed any help finding anything, and I had told her, no, I'm fine, we're good. And then she's seen us again, not even 2 minutes later, in a different aisle. She's still finding everything. Are you finding everything okay? Like, not even asking if we're still finding things okay. She's just finding everything okay, and it's like, yes, we're fine. I'm just keeping my kids occupied while my husband looks at something. And then we meet up with my husband, and we're looking at something, and we're about to head to the checkout, and she comes up. So if you need anything, just let me know, and I will give. And as she starts and feels like, lady, we're trying to head for the exit. We're trying to go to the checkout so we can pay for what we came for and go. I was keeping my kids occupied. It's just, it gets frustrating, especially when you have kids and you're trying to get out and someone's like following you going, hey, need help, need help. So, that's my little rant for today. Alright, I'm going to finish making everyone's lunch, and then I'll probably be going to go edit last week's video. Good Sunday morning, everybody. Well, noon. It is around lunchtime, and we are getting ready to go get some lunch. We figured we'd go and treat the girls to some Harvey's, because that's one of our favorite places to go, is Harvey's. So we're all getting, oh, what's wrong, bug? Just cooling off the van because it's been a pretty warm morning. And Lana's upset for something. What's wrong? Hi. Do you want in? Yeah? Say hi.
Hi.
She wants in. Do you want in your seat?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I will pick this up when I get her in her seat. So she's in her seat. Lyra, unlike Hazel, has a really good seat from when she transferred over to her toddler booster. It has, instead of pulling on a tether, you have to crank it into place. And it's so much more convenient. We love it. All right, now time for Harvey's. You did it! We are back from Harvey's. We went through the drive-thru. We don't normally like sitting in the restaurants unless it's like a day where we don't mind taking forever. Only because the kids get antsy. We don't really like dealing with other people too often when we're out and about, unless it's something we planned on. Hazel and Lyra both got chicken nugget meals. And we also always get them poutines because they love their poutines. I have a crispy chicken with tzatziki, lettuce, and tomato. My husband has his double cheese burger thing, double original with bacon and cheese, I think. I always order the rings, so I get fries and onion rings. Lyra and I have iced tea. Hazel and Daddy have Pepsi. So yeah, that's what we've done so far. After lunch, we got to do laundry. Get some more things organized. We're watching cartoons while we eat our lunch, and Daddy is working on the computer because he does a lot of work on the computer. And hopefully today, by the end of the day, we will have our first video in a long time up and live for you guys to see. And then you will be seeing this following Sunday. Good Monday morning, everybody. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Just woke up, making coffee and hot chocolate for the girls and I. Daryl is already at work. So that's how that goes so far. Yeah. I have my first kids show up at 8. And my kids, I don't force my kids, especially during the summer, I don't force my kids to get up before 7:30. But I personally get up at 6. Well, actually, I get up at 5:30, so I have enough time to lay in bed for a bit and then get on with my movement. I'm always up at least by 6 to make my coffee for the morning. Yeah, this is the quiet I deal with. Sometimes Lyra's up with me, or both of them. Sometimes. I found it a little cold in the house this morning, and it's supposed to be a really hot day, so I'm wearing a sweater and socks right now. Those will probably come off later, because once I get going with the daycare, it'll get warm. But right now, it's just get ready for the day kind of morning. I'll probably do my face a little later. Let myself have a chance to wake up before I put anything on. Right now, my face is a little puffy and stuff from just waking up. So I will hopefully remember to do an update later today. I'm going to be working all day from, I think, at least as early as 9 to about maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock. So yeah. So it is later in the day. I haven't gotten anything done for myself personally besides get myself, hygienic for the day. Right now, I am currently putting together the lunch I've prepared for the kids, and then I get downstairs to them because we are having a homemade pizza. Completely homemade. I know every ingredient that's gone into it. Well, basically. I didn't homemade the baking powder or the flour that goes into it. So, but I can tell the parents every bit of ingredients that goes into here to be like, hey, this is what your kid ate today. And I love making homemade pizza for them because of the fact that it makes it so they eat everything, like all their veggies, all their meat. Because I got picky eaters. I do. Can't open up pepperoni. Get some pepperoni on this. We had homemade pizza over the weekend. So that's why we have leftovers of all the toppings. And that works a little bit. Just try not to let my phone get too close to the heat. So I like to tell the parents how their kids ate and what they ate and everything, and so can't just have pepperoni pizza, we have to have some veg on it too. So what I like to do is throw some green veggie on here. Now, some more cheese. And now it goes in for another 10 to 15 minutes. But that's what's going in. So I completely forgot to film the aftermath unless I quickly do this. That is just one slice. What's this one? I am currently downstairs with the kids. I don't like showing them because I don't have a release for them to be on camera. Not to mention, even if I did, I still wouldn't because they're not my children. But yeah, the kids are demolishing this pizza. So I think it's a hit. I tried it. I liked it. I think I might try doing like melted butter and garlic on the crust next time and just double up the recipe to make it bigger. I don't know. But yeah, that was a hit. So it is currently nap time for my littles, all except for Lyra. Lyra doesn't go down for a nap because if she naps, we don't sleep. Or at least I don't, because she stays up late. It's raining outside, so I'm not able to take them out for the afternoon. So we're gonna probably make an indoor ninja course. I would film that and show you guys, but I can't because I don't like putting them onto socials. I know one parent has given me the okay to post pictures of her kids, but at the same time, they're not my kids. I don't want to create a digital footprint for them. At least my kids, I can control what digital footprint they have right now, and it's nothing too major, it's just some silly stuff. And we also explain to them that if there's a picture that they see that they don't want posted, we will take it down. We don't post anything without our kids' permission. Like, well, without Hazel's permission, because she's old enough to give us that permission. Her sister, on the other hand, if she gets older and she says, Mom, I really don't like that being on the internet, we take it down. And so, yeah. I am cleaning the kitchen, like putting away clean dishes. And then I like running the daycare is from home, and I don't always have the free time after work to do chores, so I wait till the kids are down for naps for me to put away the clean dishes, load up the dirty dishes, which is why I love having a dishwasher. I used to, like, my husband and I used to be against them, but now we're all for them because it cuts out a lot of the work when I am working, because I can't be up here washing dishes by hand, and if I were to wait until later in the day, that'd be a lot that I'd have to do with the fact that I'm running home daycare. So I empty out the dishwasher now, and then because the kids go down for a nap and then they wake up, but I get the kitchen clean while they're napping. I get the cat litter done while they're napping. I clean up anything from lunch like the carpet, everything. Anything the kids didn't eat, I will deal with, compost or something. Pizza that I made isn't really compostable. And we get a lot of critters around here anyways. And our city doesn't have a compost program, which is weird. I guess they've been talking about doing that, but they haven't. So unfortunately, these kids don't eat pizza the next day. And I don't know how well homemade crust does overnight. So, but yeah, I'm just cleaning up the kitchen, and then I'll be getting kids up from nap soon. And I'll be doing cat litter. We'll probably be doing a craft and a ninja course. Okay, so everyone is gone for the day. I am making supper. Hazel and Daddy is home from work, and he's going in for a shower. Hazel's going to pause her video for a minute because Mommy, Lyra, and Hazel all have to open something from Grandma Kay. Yes, from Grandma Kay. So I just realized I've been filming vertically, and that's going to annoy heck of a lot of you come the time that I edit this. So I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry for all that. So Hazel, come over here. Okay. Now I gotta try and do this. Anyway. Okay, we got a beautiful card. Thinking of you from Bathurst, New Brunswick. Open this card only if you love me. We love Grandma Kay, so we'll open it. Wow.
What?
I think that's $10 for you and $10 for your sister. Dear Hazel, 2 for you and 2 for your sister, Lyra. Love you both lots. Big hugs, Grandma Kay.
We both got 5.
You both got $10.
10?
Yeah. 5 plus 5 is 10. So what do you say?
Thank you, Grandma Kay.
Can you say thank you?
Thank you, Kay.
Yeah. Thank you, Grandma Kay. They appreciate it. And this is such a cute card. Hazel loves sloths, by the way.
And if you are watching this video, I'm just going to give a heart.
Yeah.
And I hope you get to see our videos. It's on YouTube. And
Yes. Well, we'll be sending a separate video to Grandma Kay through Facebook. But right now, we are filming this with you guys.
Oh my God, stop. Don't take my money. Don't take my money. Where's my other money?
Right there.
You hear?
Yes. Hazel, you just touched it. So, as I said, my workday is done. Their daddy, Daryl, is in the shower. I am cooking supper. I have to go clean the basement because we did a craft. We didn't do the ninja course because kids got picked up too soon. But yeah, we were doing a craft. Oh yeah, you got $10. Yeah. They get stuff from their grandma all the time. She lives in New Brunswick, which is out east from where we are. We live in Ontario.
$10.
So, yes, you got $10. And this little girl is going to be showered in money soon because her front tooth, I swear, tomorrow is going to come out tomorrow. I swear it is. But I will take a video as soon as it happens. I will take a video as soon as it happens. So, all right, I got to get back to cooking dinner. And these two got to go back to watching their Lanky Box. Good Tuesday morning. Okay, so I overslept because last night Lyra came to me and made it so I didn't sleep the greatest. Which it happens. Being a mom, it happens. So I overslept. By now, I would have at least liked to have had my coffee ready and girls' hot chocolate. But Lyra's awake with me right now too, so getting my clothes for the day, prepping their hot chocolate. Last night, I don't know when she did it, But Lara ended up having that bowel movement, and she came out to me about 1 o'clock in the morning. She came out of her room to me. I guess it was hurting her, which, sorry, no surprise, right? Oh, you want that? So, and then on top of that, she also, I don't know if we can see it. No, she's covering it. But she was playing last night and she tripped and she hit her mouth on one of the blue plastic chairs that we have for the daycare. And she got a pretty nasty cut. Sorry, in her mouth, so that made it hard for her to sleep. And as well, which translates to I got no sleep. Yeah. And that's right over here. She got that. So, I'm gonna go make coffee and get dressed, and I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Okay, so I said it yesterday. She's gonna lose it either today or tomorrow. Oh, and I'm filming it that way again. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, she lost her tooth today. And upon losing that tooth, we realized the tooth next to it, the other big front tooth, is wiggly too. So she's about to lose another one.
And it was bleeding, so that scared me.
Yeah.
But my mommy said it would tickle, not hurt, but it didn't tickle for me.
Did it hurt?
No.
Did you feel anything?
No.
See? She was playing with it and it went too far back, and because of how it went back, it started bleeding a lot, and I told her the only way it was going to stop bleeding is if it came out. And she pulled it out.
And it was okay.
Mwah. I love you. And for those of you wondering what we did with the tooth, because Tooth Fairy's coming tonight, when Hazel started losing her teeth, we made this for her. She colored it, she painted it. I put the spray sparkles on it. But this used to be a case for soothers that we'd get for Lyra. And we put the tooth in here. So this way, the Tooth Fairy has a special treasure chest to go into to get Hazel's tooth and to leave Hazel's treasure.
It's okay if I drink the blood back in my body.
Yes, it's okay, sweetheart. So there's the excitement for today. Okay, so we are out front now. Sorry. Whew. Last kid from daycare got picked up. We're outside coloring some chalk on the sidewalk, which we're lucky to live in a neighborhood and everything that loves it when kids do that. So, because we used to live in an area where they hated chalk on the sidewalk. Sorry. So that's what we're doing now. Figured let the girls come outside for a little bit before we do supper and put them to bed for the night. And yeah, we got our drink, Powerade. Whoop! Hi, Bug. You okay?
Yeah.
What do you need? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put it right here, okay? Got a little. What? No, that wasn't a bee. I got a little piece of wood for the tree. I'm gonna put it right here in my special spot. We've. Oh, thank you. Okay, can I get a sentence out, please? We've had a good day. We finished up some crafts that we were making for Daddy. Lyra had a little bit of a nap. Hazel and her friend in the daycare played lots of games.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Lyra's doing a lot better from this morning.
We are doing the turkey song. We were doing the turkey.
Yeah, the turkey song from Ava Bradley. Oh, I do have a leaf on my leg. Thank you. Yeah, we were having lots of fun today in daycare. We learned about African painted dogs, or wild African dogs, whichever one you want to call them. They go by both names. Yeah. Oh, we forgot to make our African wild dog face masks. We're going to do that today. I like to, every month we learn about an animal, and the kids absolutely love it. So, it's quite humid out today. So, Hazel lost her tooth. We had lots of fun in the daycare. So yeah, that's been our Tuesday. It's only Tuesday, which is a long week so far since I didn't get proper sleep last night. So, but we will be back with our Wednesday tomorrow. I will hopefully remember to turn on the camera and let you guys know about my morning.
If you want to see roller coaster, yeah. See?
She lost her tooth.
And it was bleeding, but I pulled it out. And then I didn't hurt. And mommy said it was tingle. And then I feel anything at all. But I had to drink the blood, and it tastes weird.
Yeah.
I spit out some blood.
Yes, she was supposed to rinse out her mouth, but it just kept bleeding and bleeding, and so she kept swallowing the blood. Lovely. All right. Well, yeah, that's all. I'll let you guys know what more. I'm not doing anything fancy for dinner tonight except for a packaged stir fry. So.
Yeah. I see this window.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. It is 10 after 6 in the morning. I took a little bit to actually start filming this morning because I was talking to my husband before he starts work. So I'm just getting everything I need together to make the hot chocolates and the coffee. Today we're going to hopefully film Hazel finding her tooth fairy money, which would be so cool. And then I have to work today, which is every day. But I do have my boss, well, not really my boss, my community coordinator coming today for an inspection type thing. I get checked once a month to make sure I'm complying with all the rules and regulations, that I have everything I need, and to make sure I am still living up to the promise of my license for being a daycare. So my first step for today is to make coffee and hot chocolate. So give me a second. I just gotta, the cups are over here. I have my phone set up so I don't have to hold it. So, okay, I'm back with my cup and Lyra's cup. Hazel's cup is just right there. So, I'm also trying to keep a low volume because Lyra and Hazel are both still sleeping. I know I don't make coffee the same way other people do, and that I'm not a fancy coffee drinker because I got into drinking coffee because I read it's good for gallstones, and I had a gallstone attack beginning of COVID. Like, I'll tell you the story of that. Beginning of COVID, my husband works at a factory, so I'm home alone with Hazel. Husband calls me on break. I was saying I have some back pain happening, and he asks if I'm okay, which I am. Oh, by the way, I put 2 scoops of hot chocolate powder in my coffee. I say, yeah, I'll be fine. This is on his first break. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, oh, I just have to have bowel movement, something. Well, no, that's not what happened. Unfortunately, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, this back pain's too much for me to handle. Maybe I should go into the bathtub, like a warm bath, relax my back that way. That didn't help at all. And at that time, Hazel was 2. And so I'm sitting there in so much pain. I couldn't move, I couldn't stand, I could barely breathe. I was in so much pain. And I'm panicking as well because I have a 2-year-old. I can't help it. I'm up at the top of the stairs in the bathtub and she's with me. And what if something happens? What if she gets hurt? I can't move. So I get on the phone with my husband's work and go, you need to get him to call me. You need to get him to come home. I need to go to the hospital. So I crawl my way out of the tub. I crawl my way into some pajamas. And then I get myself down the stairs. I get myself to my kid. And I'm sitting with her in the middle of the living room. I'm on the floor, crying, like trying not to cry and scream because I'm in so much pain. She's panicking. She has no idea what's going on. And by this point, I've called the paramedics, and they're on their way to come get me. They show up before my husband does, which of course they do, right? But because it's COVID, normally before COVID, I'd be able to take my daughter with me to the hospital. And then my husband just picks her up from the hospital. No. I was not take her to the hospital with me because of COVID. And so here I am. Paramedics aren't allowed to touch me or anything because I have my daughter right there and they can't take me anywhere. And I'm trying to call everybody I can. Anybody that I knew in the neighborhood. Like, where we lived at the time, we had moved there because I had friends. And I'm trying to call them and everything and get them to come over to help. But for some reason, around that time, we kind of got estranged. They didn't want to help us. I'm not sure something, I don't know. We might have done something that they've never told us that caused them to have an issue with us. But no one's answering the phones. I'm calling the head office of our townhouse that we lived in at the time, trying to see if they could send a maintenance worker over, because our daughter knew all the maintenance workers. I'd be like, hey, can you send a maintenance worker over? I gotta go to the hospital. My husband's on his way home. No one's picking up. No one's helping. And our neighbor a few doors down that we didn't fully trust, like, we didn't actually know him too well, but I had to go to the hospital, and and the cats were put away safely by the paramedics, which I thank them for that. And I thank them for trying to help me keep my daughter calm while doing all this. And so the neighbor comes over and goes, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? I told him the situation. I told my husband it was like 15 minutes away. I had to get going. Sure enough, he's like, well, what if I keep the doors wide open? So, like, I prop the doors open, people can see me, and I sit right here at the doorstep till your husband gets home with your daughter. Sure, great, fine, perfect, thank you. And luckily, as we were getting down one of the main streets to, like one of the streets to get to the main road that will take me directly to the hospital, I see my husband turning onto our street. So I was only separated from my daughter for like 3 minutes before she had her dad with her. But it was a scary thing for me. COVID happening, my 2-year-old, like, we were in a panic. We were in an emergency situation. And that's when we realized we had nobody to help us. If things got really bad, we had nobody to help us. And that's when we decided we had to move from there. but then, you know, we ended up in an even worse situation because of COVID, because of my losing my job for a while, all this other stuff. But we luckily got into the home that we're in now, living near the neighbors that we do, and we know for a fact now if something like that were to happen, we have fantastic neighbors that we could turn to. Like, we could not have gotten a better home with better neighbors. There are 3 of them right across the way that we say hi to every day. We know them, we talk to. We've let them in our home. Heck, they get our daughter's birthday presents, Christmas presents, Easter stuff. They get them cute little things all the time. And we are so appreciative for it. Sorry, just noticed something. We're so appreciative for it, and we feel so blessed to be living near them. Okay, so I just put coffee in my cup, hot water in theirs, mixed it up, added some white milk, which we've switched to homogenized the whole family because that's what Lyra needs to drink, and it's cheaper to buy one kind of milk, so we just buy homogenized all the time. And plus, with my running a daycare, it's cheaper for us to have just homogenized in the house. But I put a little bit of white milk, and then I put some chocolate milk in with theirs. I don't know why I said theirs like that, but I did. And then I spoil them because I have a favorite coffee cream. S'mores Delight. It's supposed to be limited edition, so I don't know when it's gonna go out of stock, like off the shelves. So we buy it all the time. But I put this in our hot chocolates and coffee because it gives it that yummy, yummy little kick. And I mean, they use their hot chocolate the same way I use my coffee, and I have noticed with these girls that if they don't have their hot chocolate, they will not have a bowel movement for the day, and then they get really crabby. So, habits, right? But they always have it before while they have their breakfast. Well, they have their hot chocolate to wake them up a bit to want breakfast, and then when they're done eating, they brush their teeth, and that's it. Yeah, that's their day-to-day, well, morning routine. Right. We even do this with Hazel before she goes to school. She always has hot chocolate before she goes to school. Even when it's like all summer long, all winter long. It's her little pick-me-up in the morning. Alright, I am going to go downstairs and get set up for work and wake up and have a coffee. Okay, good morning. You want to see if the tooth fairy came for you?
Yeah. It's always money.
How much money?
It's here, Mom.
Are you happy with the $10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got more money because Daddy said I don't have more money even though I have that much money.
Okay. So, I figured I'd make this quick little video. We're outside right now with the daycare kids, so I'm trying to make sure none of them get in the camera frame. I found this thing. Girls, it's okay. Take turns and share, please. This app called Temu. T-E-M-U. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Temu. They have these things going on called Fishland and Farmland. If you search it in their search bar on the app, there are these little games that if you fill up this bar and like get everything, like all the objectives, then you get 2 free gifts and some coupons. So I'm attempting them right now. I'm doing the Fishland might take me a couple days, and the Farmland might take me until tomorrow because I only have $3 left to get. No, $2 left to get on that one. The other one I still have about 20% to go. So yeah, but I will let you guys know if that works out or not, I will film it on here. So yeah, that'll be fun. I just figured, I've seen people on TikTok do it and they said it worked, so I'm trying it out. It's not costing me any money. It's all free. All it's doing is I'm just playing a game. So yeah. Figured I'd give you guys that update. Now I gotta go back to making sure these kids are playing safely. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's 6:09. Getting ready for work this Thursday morning. I've been awake since 5:30. I've been talking to my husband this morning through Facebook Messenger, and just yeah. Oh, sorry, brightness. But yeah, no, I find it cold in our house, so I didn't want to get out of bed, and I have till he goes into work to lay in bed and do nothing. But once he has to go in for his shift, that's when I have to get up and going. Now, it's supposed to be a heat wave today, so I gotta dress for that later. Right now, I am freezing and I don't want to do anything because I am freezing. Oh, just trying to find pants. I'm probably gonna wear these. There's a place here in one of our malls called Just Cozy. Actually, I think they have a place in both malls. I'm not sure, but they're called Just Cozy. They are a legging company, and they have winter leggings and summer leggings. These are summer leggings. I find them so comfy. I don't care if people like to powder it up. I love how comfy they are. Oh, sorry. And whenever we go in, I get my girls to pick up my leggings. So my leggings are picked because my kids like them. I don't mind. I have mermaid leggings, camouflage leggings, and I think these are like a ladybug butterfly type deal. So, alright, I'm gonna get dressed, make coffee, hot chocolate, and do all that. Good morning, everybody. So, yesterday morning, I started telling you about my whole coffee addiction thingy and why I started drinking coffee, kind of. I went into a whole ramble about how I had a gallstone attack when it was the start of COVID and how scary it was because we had no one around us and stuff like that. This is some of it because I've just seen it, so I'm just trying to rethink it from yesterday. No, so my coffee addiction comes from the fact that I didn't want to go through another gallstone attack and end up the same way I did before with no one help and being in that much pain on the floor. So we looked it up and we found out that coffee actually helps keep gallstones at bay. And I'm ADHD, so I know caffeine does dilly squat for keeping me awake. So, but I have to have coffee every day or I get a headache, and I don't like that. So, because I remember this all got started because I said I put hot chocolate in my coffee because I hate the taste of coffee. Like that bitter taste. I know there are people who love it, but I hate it. So, I put hot chocolate in my coffee and 3 scoops of sugar, which don't get pissed at me. I love my, I just said I don't like the taste of coffee. I drink it because I have to. I don't like the headaches that come with not having coffee, even more than I hate the taste of coffee. Because I suffer from migraines, not headaches, migraines. I've never had a simple headache a day in my life. I just getting to the point where I almost have to go for needles to get rid of my headaches. So that's my thing. I don't mess with headaches. I don't mess with my caffeine because I need it. So I found ways to enjoy it by putting hot chocolate in it, putting flavored coffee creamer, that sort of stuff. Also, I'm going to be trying this stuff. A neighbor of mine sells it and everything. I'm going to be trying it to see if it works for me. We're going to be buying from her. It's supposed to help cognitive thinking, energizing, weight loss. That's what it is. I struggle with my image. In my head, my face does not look different. Stuff like little things like that don't look different. It's my weight. Because before having children, I weighed 100 pounds soaking wet. Even having even into my early 20s, I had a spot where I was 136 pounds, or no, 138 pounds. And in 1 month, when my metabolism kicked in, like really well, because I had slowed it down somehow, but when it kicked in, I went from 138 down to 114 in less than a month. I know it's not healthy, but that's what my metabolism did. I could never keep weight on. And then I have my 2 little ones, and now I can't lose the weight. And exercising and dieting and stuff like that just seems so daunting. And I'll start it, but I don't stick to it. And it's more of there's nothing that I can see instantly that changes it. So I get no gratification from it, so I stop doing it. Yeah, I love ADHD sometimes. And plus, I have this unhealthy thing with food because growing up, part of the reason why I was always a small weight was 1, I had fast metabolism, and 2, growing up we couldn't afford a lot of food. So now with my husband, he and I both work, we never have to worry about food, and whenever I feel like I need a little happiness to get me excited through the day, or like a quick just grab and eat thing, a lot of it's sugary junk, and yeah. I don't like, we make our own meals. We eat out, but we don't eat out a lot. That's a treat. That's like a once in a while, maybe at the end of the week, on the weekend type thing. It's not an everyday thing. So there's that for today. And we have, yesterday I used a milk carton, but our milk carton was leaking, so now I have to do our milk like this. And yes, I'm proving that I make them hot chocolate every morning. It gets my kids going and they love it, and it costs me really nothing to make them a cup of hot chocolate every day. And it gets their day going. Okay, good. I have another one of these. And I mean, they're creatures of their routine. Just like their day. So if there's a day that we don't have it, oh, it's not gonna be a good day. So between Daddy and I, we always make sure they have their hot chocolate in the morning. I like how just simply getting dressed, I look different on camera. I look less tired. And why is this giving me a hard time? That seal that's right underneath the cap, giving me a hard time. Okay. I'll probably end up editing this part out because it takes forever. Oh, well, that's done. You know what? I usually like to do questions at the end of the videos. To be like, hey, so, right? But I'm going to do 2 questions. One at the end of this video and one right now. What's your morning routine? Oh, actually, this is a 2-part question. What's your morning routine? And if you have coffee, like we do, what is your favorite coffee cream? Are you a person that likes just milk? Are you one that likes half and half? Are you like, do you like a certain type of cream? Or are you like me and you prefer the flavored creams? Because this, I know I showed it yesterday, this is my favorite. S'mores International Delight. One I want to find, I haven't been able to find it, but I know they came out with it like a few years back. Is International Delight came out with a Reese's peanut butter cup one. Now, I don't like Reese's. I like Reese's cereal, but I don't like Reese's themselves. But my husband does, and I want to get that for him so he can try it. And I could be like, surprise! Because he finds stuff like this for me all the time. He spoils me rotten, that man. And I want to do the same for him. But I can't find it in Canada. So, So if you guys are watching this and you do know where to get it and where I can buy it and import it to me, let me know. Comments. Like, if you can't comment on this video because my children are involved and YouTube says, oh, you can't do comments on this video, go to my Instagram. And then just put in a comment on one of my videos. Or not my videos, pictures. Something like that. You know what? Maybe I will post a picture of this. And you guys will be able to list your favorite coffee creams under there. And if you can find the Reese's one, tell me where it is underneath that. So yeah. Alright, I gotta go and get ready for work. Well, I'm basically ready. I just have to go and get the playroom set up. Because we're gonna have lots of fun today. Hopefully. Sometimes I will plan a whole itinerary for the kids, and they want nothing to do with it. But we are learn through play type of facility. Well, I'm not really a facility, I'm just home daycare. But the agency I'm with, we are learn through play, which I love. So if the itinerary doesn't fit them, I make the itinerary change. Because these kids are amazing. As much as sometimes I wish they'd all take a chill pill. They are amazing, all in their own ways. And I wouldn't change my job for anything. So it is after daycare. We have 15 minutes till supper. We're having meat pies tonight. And so we are outside yet again doing truck drives. Hazel's also riding her scooter. Lyra has her scooter, but she doesn't ride hers much because oh! Okay, sorry for the abrupt stop and the Hazel was coming really, really fast down the sidewalk, and Lyra walked right in front of her, and they collided, and they both ended up on the ground. Lyra has a little, has a little scrapey on her knee. Lyra has a little scrapey on her knee. She's fine though. She's fine. Hazel's perfectly fine. She's got a little scrape right here. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, you're okay, Buggy. You're okay. She's more worried about that she hurt her sister instead of the fact that she's bleeding. You know, 2-year-olds. She's a COVID baby, so. You know.
Make sure you don't cross into your baby sister if you don't have a baby sister.
And I'm also currently talking with her best friend from school. We're getting her together this weekend for a play date because she misses her. And the only reason I have to play dates is because she's still 5, 6 years old. We can't just let them walk out the front door and go to each other's houses, even though her best friend just lives down the street. If I were to stand in the front yard, I could walk all the way to her best friend's house. But at the same time, there's still enough amount of street that something could happen, even if I watch her from here. And if her friend's parents watched her from their place, there's too much in between that it's like, so. And I know, this morning I said today was going to be a heat wave, and I am still wearing a sweater and pants, but that is because that's comfy for me right now. Someone's using power tool somewhere. And then we got a heads up that Hazel and Lyra are invited to a birthday party in September for 2 of our friends that come to the daycare. Yeah? Oh yeah, we've been, like I said a little bit ago, we've been coloring with chocolate pen, and Lyra's all about my chocolate drawings. I'm not an artist by any means, but I do like to draw and doodle, and I think I do fairly okay for it. Seeing cars I didn't recognize. Okay, got 11 minutes, and then we gotta go in for supper. Not yet, Bug. You got 11 minutes. Oh, and it's really cool. Our flowers are starting to bloom. These ones here are starting to bloom, and they're supposed to. We planted 36 flower bulbs in this garden. They all apparently bloom mid to late summer, and they're supposed to entice hummingbirds to come to our front yard, and that's what we want, because not there, right there is the daycare playroom, and you can see that garden from that window, and if we get hummingbirds, we can open up the window and the kids can look at the hummingbirds. So yeah, and then tomorrow is Friday, which also means nachos. We love our nachos in this house. So I will actually try and film that because I love how I make nachos. The girls like our nachos. We love homemade nachos. So I'll probably film that a little bit. And then Saturday we're going to one of my favorite restaurants is the Mandarin. It's a Chinese buffet, Asian buffet type thing. I don't want to say it's Chinese because this doesn't have just Chinese, and I don't want to be rude, I guess. But it's an Asian style buffet, and Hazel and I love going there and eating sushi. I love their creme brulee that they have. It's amazing. We love the atmosphere. It's always friendly. It's always a good place to go with the girls. Oh, and then on Sunday we're making chicken curry. It'll be good. I'm thinking about recipes I could film myself making to show you guys. Oh yeah. Oh. We were supposed to have pork chops tonight, but we just didn't feel like cooking them. Mwah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, these girls are so much fun.
Mine. Just give me. Flower. Mommy, when is Lyra's birthday?
Lyra's birthday's in February.
Thank you, Mommy.
Her birthday's 2 days after
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
That's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, but you know whose birthday's coming up in a couple months?
What?
Yours.
Oh.
How old are you gonna be?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
Are you excited that not next month, but then a month after you start grade 1?
But I'm excited that those teachers that I mean are not there.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I know, you had a rough go with some teachers, didn't you?
Yeah, the more being mean.
Yeah. Well, you'll be in grade 1 with new teachers and
Why
some
are you
friends.
filming?
Because I am filming.
Okay, can I make my scoop?
Good morning. It is like 6:15. I'm a little more awake today than I was yesterday. I think mainly because I actually woke up with my alarm expecting to do stuff, but I didn't want to get out of bed. So I just laid there for a while and I talked to my husband. And lo and behold, we forgot to run the dishwasher last night, so that's noisy here in the background. Which means my coffee cup I usually use is dirty. So I'm using my other coffee cup that I have. Well, I have 3 coffee cups. I have the one I usually use, which is my pink one with the lid and the straw. And yes, I drink hot coffee out of that. Keeps my coffee hot for 6 hours, so that's why I like it. Then I have one that says World's Best Mom. Then I have one here that says Tiny Human Tamer. And I got that one for my birthday from one of the kids' parents. So, that's nice. I also have a pouch that says Miss Burma with an apple. That I was given from one of the parents. I don't do this job for the gifts, but they're nice. And I appreciate them. Especially what, sorry, what this one client's mom always gets is she gets like personalized little teacher things, because yes, I'm a daycare provider, but I do teach the kids. I teach them sign language, we do talking about animals of the month, stuff like that. So, yay. I enjoy that. And I've had her little guy for about a year now, and he's been with me the longest with this agency, and I've watched him go from this shy little kid that wouldn't talk because, well, other reasons for that, but like, he went from thinking he was a bad kid because of other providers to flourishing, being happy and healthy and just thriving because he knows that his mom and I work together as a team for him and his future. And now his sister comes here and their family is kind of like family now. So, yeah. Alright, this isn't going to be as long as previous mornings because I already got half the stuff done before I even turned on the camera because I was talking to my husband. So, I will film a little bit later and I'm going to go eat a pepperette. So, it is Friday evening. The last kid from daycare has left. I'm going to go upstairs, shower, and get ready to decompress from my week. And my kids are going to play. Lyra is just in a diaper because it's really, really hot out, so that's why we're not outside. Like, we go out there, you start sweating instantly. So they're playing with balloons and having fun. And I'm gonna go shower and then go make nachos. Okay, I am done my shower. I am starting on the ground beef for our nachos. Now, I have an Instant Pot, so I love it because I can fry up stuff over here and then move it to my stovetop over there. So what I am doing is I'm starting to fry up the ground beef. Right now, I've just put in seasoning. The Instant Pot is still getting warm to fry it. But I am using taco seasoning to give our nachos that oomph. So, close that. Now I just gotta wait for that to start frying. But oh, for those of you who are vegan, vegetarian, and don't like the look of meat, please look away. So yeah. Because I am cooking ground beef. Anyone who's sensitive to that, please look away. I'm about to show you what the meat looks like. That is the ground beef with the taco seasoning. So, just gotta fry this beauty up. And while I wait for this to start frying, I'm gonna get things going for the oven. Okay, we're over at my oven now. I always put aluminum foil down first. Sorry for the noise. But this way, I always put shiny side up. So that is done for the aluminum on my baking sheet. We have restaurant style Tostitos. Just gonna whip the first bag out. I'm gonna go check on the meat and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have my nachos, well, nacho chips laid out on the, whoop. Okay, I am back. I have my nacho chips laid out on my baking sheet. And I still have the meat cooking over here. But I'm going to start dressing it with some of the toppings. Like green onion. We love our green onion. Especially on nachos. Fresh tomato. I mean, if you don't put fresh tomato on your nachos, I don't know what you're doing. Try to evenly distribute it. Basically, the more eye-pleasing it is with the more colors, the healthier it is. That's what I've always been taught. Almost forgot a regular onion. I will be right back. Okay, so a life hack for this that I found. I don't know if it's really a life hack or if it, what, but I hate cutting onions because it makes me cry. And we use onions in almost everything we cook. Almost. So I was constantly tearing up every day. Something we found in Walmart, great value. We've never found it in any other brand, other than the Great Value brand for Walmart, is frozen white onions. Now, it saves me a heck of a lot of time, especially with 2 little ones. And it saves my eyes, I tell ya. Now, this is looking good. But, put this over here. I've got to get this little number. And for some reason my nails aren't going underneath the tab to get it open. So, what I do, I just put a knife underneath the tab so it gives me a little bit of leverage. Then go to our handy dandy strainer. Just put them into my bowl. Don't do what I do and make a mess everywhere. My family is very, very big on their olives. We eat green olives, black olives, you name it, we eat it. They also really like their pickles. I gotta stop eating that. Now, I also cook a bit of salsa on my nachos. I like to put these toppings before the meat. So I'll just step over here and stir it real quick. It's almost brown enough for me to put onto our nachos, which is good. Now I just gotta sprinkle more salsa. Ooh. I may very well just move this to the side for now. Okay. Now I sprinkle a little bit of cheese before I put the black olives. I'm sorry, if you don't eat when you're cooking, you're a sociopath. Not really, but I always do. I always snack while I cook. And I was talking about it with one of my clients today. She's also female. What is it about nachos and tacos that make us so excited and happy? I've been happy all day, just on the sole fact that I knew I was having nachos today. Alright, I'm going to go check on the meat and I will be back once that's ready. And I am back with the meat. So I am going to use my spatula here to put the meat on. Now you can use any type of meat. We usually use ground beef just because it's cheaper to get. But you can use chicken, you can use steak, anything. Now I do my nachos in 2 sections. So I do my first layer. I just gotta get the cheese on. I use 2 full bags of cheese. I'm going to broil this thing on high for about 5-10 minutes. So in 5-10 minutes I will be back to show you guys what the first round looks like. Okay, so I forgot to film the finished product before I served it to my husband, and I forgot to film what it looked like halfway through, but these are nachos completely done. I am just plating them for the kids now. So they'll probably just pick out the chips and their favorite toppings. But that is a-okay by me. Hey everybody, it is Saturday morning, almost Saturday around noon. I am just folding laundry. Today we are going to be going to the Mandarin for dinner, which I'll probably film later. That won't be involved into this video. See, I record all week, starting Saturday, and then well, this part will be in tomorrow's video. I record from Saturday afternoon to Saturday morning. This is when I do the outro and stuff. Because I edit Saturday and then we post Sunday. So then that way, you guys will get a video every Sunday, for sure. As long as YouTube uploads on time. I have my Moo right here. I have Lily over there. Lara's watching A for Adley. Hazel's having fun in her room. And I'm folding laundry. Getting our mundane chores out of the way before we do anything else today. Because that is what our Saturday mornings are. Saturday mornings are getting the house in order so we can have fun for the weekend. So this has been the first full week of me filming what our lives are like during the week. I don't record much when I'm working because I can't take the risk of any of the children that I watch ending up on camera because it's not appropriate. So I record before and after. I tried to record our dinners. They weren't really that good, except for last night. Last night was amazing because it was nachos, and I absolutely love my nachos. Today we're going to be going to the Mandarin for dinner, which I will include in next week's video. And so yeah, we are just getting some things done. I'm doing what all moms do, you know, the never-ending pile of laundry. And Hazel is being little Miss Crazy Butt. And you can tell she's being that way because Moo looks at me and like, what did you bring home? I've had Moo since I was 14, so she was here long before any of the kids. She's a 16-year-old cat who is very particular. Moo did not like Hazel when she was a baby. No. But now that she's older, Moo does like Hazel because Hazel's not pulling on her as much anymore. Hi. See, now she's going to Hazel to try and get attention.
I'm 5, but everybody says I'm 7.
Yes, Hazel, you explained that to them in the last video. Because Hazel's actually been very excited that she can see herself on the YouTube app on our TVs. So, she really likes that.
Spooky is my favorite.
Yes.
We will do some cute things, though.
Hazel absolutely loves Spooky. Spooky dress. Spooky pajamas.
I even like Minecraft.
Yes, Minecraft. She has a Jack Skellington stuffy. She has a Sally stuffy. She has an Oogie Boogie stuffy. She has Annabelle. She has Blue from Rainbow Friends. She has Mommy Longlegs. She has Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. She has a Freddy Circus Funko and a Chica Circus Funko. She has all the tie-dye Funkos.
I even have Annabelle.
Yes. She likes to collect Spooky. She picked out Sam from Trick or Treat for a Funko. She's never seen that movie. She knows what Sam is.
Mm-hmm.
She knows about that movie. She hasn't seen it because there are some things in there that she shouldn't see. Not like she shouldn't see the whole people being killed on Halloween thing, but the adult
Like what?
content. Not so much.
And
Hazel has watched Megan. She likes Megan.
Megan is crazy. Producer crazy dance. And
Hazel watched Wednesday with me a couple episodes.
And it's so scary. I get nightmares, I think. I can't remember what I said.
Yeah, I think it did give you nightmares. But then the next day you were begging me to play clips of it and stuff. Like Hazel's obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So this girl has spooky as a personality. Her birthday, okay. Her birthday is 11 days before Halloween. And so for her birthday party last year, I made a mobile that was bats. Like I made napkin bats that we hung from a styrofoam ring that I had painted black. Yes, I'm using my Paw Patrol toy to keep the camera up. I know, you will get it when you can have it when I'm done, Bug. Lyra, you can have it when I'm done, please. No, you can have it when I'm done, please. Lyra. Somebody didn't like that I was using her Paw Patroller toy as a way to prop up my phone so I can film and fold laundry at the same time. But she has to learn to share, for one, and two, not to touch Mommy's phone without her permission. So she's a little upset because she got in trouble. But she's fine. She's getting cuddles now. That's the important thing, is that after these two get in trouble, and well, not really trouble, but like we explain to them what they've done wrong and that we're not happy with, we always give them cuddles to let them know that we're not angry. We're not like super upset, that we still love them. What they did wasn't exactly desired or liked. I know you want your Paw Patrol toy. You can have your Paw Patrol toy now. No. Okay, you're just gonna cuddle now? So, main reason I was doing this is so I could give an outro. Thank you guys for coming along with us this week and seeing how my morning goes and what we do a little bit throughout the week. We appreciate it. We appreciate you guys tuning in. So I know I asked a question earlier this week, but we always ask another question at the end of our videos to see who watches to the end of our videos. So, what's the question we should ask them?
How do you went to what's the question?
Okay, so if you guys have watched our video all the way, I want to know. What?
My question is that how do you went to do you know Rainbow Friends, and do you know what you kids went to Wonderland?
Okay, so the question this week is, do you know who Rainbow Friends are, and have you ever been to Canada's Wonderland? Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Please like the video, comment if you can on the video. Sometimes I can't because we have kids. If not, go to my Instagram page and comment there. And please subscribe to our channel. We thank you guys for tuning in.
My favorite color is red.
Bye.
Bye.